If the people ever realized they had more in common than they'd been told, they'd be unstoppable. So those in power had a strategy. Don't let them come together. Don't let them see each other as neighbors. Make them enemies. Divide them by skin color, by birthplace, by paperwork, by religion, by fear. Tell the poor white farmer that the black sharecropper is the problem. Tell the factory worker that the migrant is stealing his job. Tell the citizen that the asylum seeker is dangerous. And it works, as long as no one asks questions. Because here's the truth. Your enemy is never the one with less than you. It's the one convincing you to fight your neighbor while they take more for themselves. And this didn't start this year. It didn't start with a tweet or a campaign slogan. It's one of the oldest tricks in the American book. Back in 1676, poor white colonists and both free and enslaved Africans teamed up in what's now called Bacon's Rebellion. They were sick of being used, tired of the governor and the wealthy elite hoarding land and power, so they rose up together. And that terrified the people in charge. So after the rebellion ended, they rewrote the rules. They divided the poor by race. They gave poor white men a little bit of power, land rights, voting rights, status, but only if they agreed to see black people as beneath them. And it worked. Poor whites stopped organizing across color lines, and a system of race-based division took root. Not because it was true, but because it was useful. You see the same tactic after slavery ends. During Reconstruction, there's a glimpse, just a glimpse, of black political power. Men who had been enslaved now voting, owning land, even holding office. And instead of expanding the vision to include everyone, those in power split the country again. Black codes, Jim Crow, lynchings, literacy tests, propaganda in the press, and always the same message. You are losing your country because of them. Fast forward to the 1900s, immigrants flood in from Italy, Ireland, China, Mexico, and once again, the people in power were whispering, they're dirty, they're criminals, they're taking what's yours. Instead of unity among workers fighting for fair wages and safety, they fought each other. Instead of standing up to corporations and factory owners, they blamed their neighbor for speaking a different language. You see it again in the 1980s, the war on drugs. Communities of color devastated, labeled as violent, dangerous, other. While wealthier, whiter suburbs were told to be afraid, not of the drugs, but of the people. And today, we see it every time someone tells you to be afraid of them, but they can't name who they are, can't tell you a single story, can't show you the threat. Just fear and silence and division. But here's the truth they hope we never figure out. We were never meant to fight each other. We were meant to fight for each other. Our power is in solidarity, in neighborliness, in not taking the bait. Because if we ever stop long enough to see each other clearly, to tell the real stories, to name the real villains, we'll remember who the country actually belongs to. It's not about left and right. It's not about race or language or papers. It's about people versus power that doesn't want to be held accountable. And once you see the trick, you never fall for it again.